What we doing? Okay.
I say sorry, ladies, if you're speaking, we can't hear you, but whenever you're ready.
All right, cousins, let's give a warm welcome to Miss E. Bowser. Just clap your hands so you can see you on the screen.
Woo,
Uh,
woo, woo, woo,
so we just want to give
Thank
Miss
you.
E. Bowser a warm and exciting welcome. She is a creative force known for weaving together paranormal romance, fantasy, horror, and urban fiction into bold, imaginative worlds that keeps readers hooked from beginning to end. As the mind behind the Product of the Streets universe and many unforgettable series, she brings powerful storytelling, layered characters, and thrilling energy to every page she writes. A proud self-published author who has been writing since a young age, Miss Bowser stepped into publishing with her first book, Deadly Secrets, in 2015. A Maryland native with a deep love for all things paranormal, sci-fi, and fantasy, she continues to create stories filled with intrigue, passion, and unforgettable characters that celebrate Black and diverse voices in speculative fiction. Tonight, we have the honor of going beyond the pages to connect with the brilliant author that is Miss E. Bowser. So let's wrap her in our bigger than books collective warmth and make this a beautiful conversation. So, just to start off, we do want to do a little bit of this or that as an icebreaker. So, Miss E. Bowser, just a few things to ask you this or that. Number one, enemies to lovers or friends or lovers.
Uh, this. I'd rather be friends to no enemies to lovers for
Okay,
sure.
okay.
Yeah,
Slow burn or insta love?
insta love. I can't do slow burn. I get aggravated because I'd be like, "Well, y'all come on." It take like what to like the 10th chapter for somebody to kiss somebody. I can't do it.
Right. Series or standalone?
Series.
Long chapters or short chapters?
Ooh, I'm kind of in the middle. I guess long chapters.
Okay. And lastly, introducing a new character or deepening a familiar one?
Mm, I guess deepening a familiar one.
Okay. I am now going to hand it over to my good sis Samantha to get us started with some questions.
All right. So, question number one: what specific elements of Product of the Streets felt the most personal for you to write, and what made those moments resonate so deeply?
Um, Maybe I guess a little bit of all of it. Because it's taken from like different points in my life. So when I write, I normally write from a place of knowing. So it's kind of all personal. Um, so it just depends. Except for like, the crazy stuff or whatever. But but
What is the
I'm
crazy
trying to think
stuff? Because
like,
product of the streets, baby.
I don't have no torture house or nothing like that. I don't got nothing like that. Everything else, I've seen some things. So like I take from different
Mm.
references of stuff that I've either done or been with, or someone has told me a story about, or I've seen it happen. And yeah, it's just from my point of view of what I've seen over the past years in my life. So it's definitely all personal because it all started with me just telling stories about stuff I did back in the day, and they was like, "You need to make it into a book."
Okay, we love to see it. So next question I have is, in what ways does a specific character carry a piece of your personality that readers might not immediately recognize?
Um, Probably Henny because I'm very calculated in everything that I do, especially writing. Um, and I try to tell everybody, or I try to tell readers, like, I'm gonna mention something and it's gonna seem benign to you, but it actually gonna mean something, whether it's the next book or 3 books later. It's gonna come back around. So everything that I do is intentional.
Okay. Next question is, what were you hoping to achieve when you set out to challenge certain stereotypes in this series intentionally?
Um, I actually set out to make people feel comfortable in exploring things and to show that you don't have to be afraid or scared to speak up and say, "Oh, I do like this," or you may like something and just didn't know what it was called. So just educating, saying, "Hey, it's okay. People do this. This is something that people enjoy out in the world. And it's okay if you're interested. You don't have to do it. If you just want to see it, you just want to read about it, that's fine without being judged by it." So like that was like the whole purpose, and like the trigger warnings, the definitions, so people know exactly what they're getting into.
Okay. How do real life personalities or situations typically influence the way you build your characters?
Mm, let's see. I would say like personality traits. It, every character has a little bit of my personality in it. Like from the male perspective, is basically just taken from one person that has these different type of personalities that you've seen in like each of the characters, and I just adapted from that standpoint. So you've read Product of the Street, so you know like the wild stuff that X might say out of his mouth, or Henny might say out of his mouth, or something like that. That is stuff that has been said. So it's not like it's just something that was made up. Is either that stuff that has been done, or stuff that has been said to me or to somebody close to me. So it's just like bits of real life are put in there. It's just, the plot of the story is made up. I'll say that.
Okay, we love to see that. So, next question. I think this is one that we just discussed in the group chat last week. Have you ever been to a myth like club? Point us in the right direction.
Um, yeah, a couple, most of the time, these clubs are like, they're not stationary.
Hmm.
They move around a lot. You have to find those type of parties. They do have clubs like that in every city. You just have to find it. Um, but for most of these parties, it is kind of like myth, like it's invite only. You have to know somebody or know somebody that knows somebody to find these places, especially places where discretion is the utmost. Security, you don't just want to go to any type of place. But they do have like BDSM clubs that are out there. It's just you definitely have to search for it for us,
Hmm.
for
Yes.
Black people, because there are tons for other people, but for us, you really have to like search it out, like join online forums and stuff like that. I don't know if anybody is in the group, or like, I don't know if anybody has seen posts when we had Sir Leeses on there when we did a live with him. Because he goes around from city to city and he does shows and do little retreats and stuff like that. So yeah.
Tiffany, you got a question?
So that was my question. I'm not gonna lie, that was my question because I just got my book box last week and I was gagged at the stuff that was in that box. And I was like, oh, this just makes me, I need to go find me a little club because I need to see what's happening, what's going on in there. So yeah,
Listen, look,
that's
he's
tea.
online all the time. He goes everywhere. So if you follow him on Instagram or something like that, it's a list of clubs that he is at, or there's just a list of clubs that host these type of events. And when I say they everywhere, I'm across the United States.
All
And
right, now, what's his
it is
name?
so Sir
Monica, we need you to do
Sir
research,
Lee.
baby.
It's it's an experience.
Well, we will definitely research and find out for ourselves, I'm sure. What led to your decision to provide such transparent author notes, and how do you feel that openness impacts the reader's experience?
Um, I never really did author's notes like that until this series, because I wanted to make sure that people understand, um, like I had said before, it is okay to read something like this. You don't have to feel ashamed to do anything. And like a lot of people, when they first started reading it, like, yes, they read about it, but they didn't believe that people actually were living this type of lifestyle. So it was important to me to be like, hey, do not disrespect other people, because there are people out here that are in a quad or in a triad, go to BDS, and they do this. This is their life. So it's not fair to tread on other people. So I just wanted to be transparent about that. Like, hey, take a step back. If this is not for you, here's your warning. You can stop right here. You don't have to go past this page. I feel like the trigger warning was enough, but
You
you
never
know.
know. We definitely appreciate your dedication to creating a safe space, and especially even in writing. It's not necessarily something that's active where a lot of people are involved. However, it is still important, like you said, just to say, hey, this may not be for you, but this is very important to other people. So thank you for that.
Mhm.
So the gunplay scene is incredibly intense. How do you approach balancing high stakes action with the intimate scenarios in your writing?
I think I'm kind of used to that because paranormal was my first love. That's what I write, period. Anyway, um, paranormal and fantasy. So action and sexual tension and all that is like deeply ingrained in paranormal and fantasy romance. So it just kind of like came natural because that's how I approached writing the book. Is just taking those elements of, I got to keep you on the edge of your seat while also showing you something new. So it's just like, and look, I had to ease that in there too, because it was supposed to go in like book two or something like that. But I was like, man, I don't know if they're gonna be able to do this one. I gotta edge that in there slowly. So
Mm-hmm. That was definitely a pleasant surprise. Looking back at the spicy scenes, which one stood out as the most surprising or blush-worthy for you to get down on paper?
Um, Probably BTC. I wrote it and then I sent it to my op readers and I completely logged out of everything after I sent it. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe that I'm writing this. And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know how it was going to go over um, to like the core audience. And I was just like, is this going to be too much? Are people going to be able to understand this? And like, I had to do it in a way where it was respectful while also like clean. Because
Mm-hmm.
I worked in healthcare, so all that like swap, like it took a lot. And, and like after I wrote it and I'm reading through it and I'm like, I can't believe that I sat here and wrote this. And so once I finished, I had to like, I didn't write probably for like 2 days after after that scene. And then I logged back in to hear the comments
Okay, I can
from
see
the
why.
art
I almost
readers.
had to draw a little diagram and say, okay, they over there. Which brings us to our next question. When you are mapping out the geometry of a scene with multiple partners, what is your process for ensuring everyone's presence is felt?
Um, it depends on whose point of view that it's from. I want to say it's easier to do it when you're doing it from the female's point of view. One, because I'm a woman, so you know how everything feels. And so you will be able to kind of get like when you're doing like a multiple scene, how the other woman would feel, whatever's going on with them, because you're the person, that point of view that it's in, they can see everything that's going on.
Mhm.
So it's important for them to be able to see everybody who is in that scene so it can be described. So like that's kind of the only way I can really explain it, is like the detailed description that's why it is that way. So the reader can feel what each character is feeling.
You do an amazing job at that. As an author who pushes boundaries, how do you determine if a topic or dynamic is off limits for your work?
Um, I don't know. I go based off of what I know I don't want to see. I'm not gonna write it. If I don't like it or something like that, I'm not going to write that. I haven't, I don't think I've gotten to the point where the boundaries haven't been pushed. And it's to the point now that people are asking for more, like being pushed further to the limit. And I'm like, I don't know if everybody ready for that. So I got to keep edging it in.
Okay,
So we'll see. We'll see when we hit that boundary. We'll see the reviews.
indeed. With so much drama happening in the Black readers and book talk world, how do you protect your creativity when readers want more faster?
Um, I kind of like, because in my group or in my Patreon, I just give like a general statement like, hey, I know y'all want more. I know you're doing this. But if I rush, you're not going to get the story that you want. Something is going to be left out. It's not going to be as good as the other book or something like that. So pushing an author to just like keep writing and writing and writing on demand, you're not going to get that top tier book that you are expecting from the author that you grew to love. You're going to be like, oh, she dropped the ball on this one, and it's because you're trying to rapidly put these stories out and you're not giving it your full attention because you're just trying to keep pushing out book after book after book. And I can't write like that. That will throw me into writer's block. So I'll just be like, hey, y'all gonna get it. Okay, here it is. This is the date. That's all I can do for you.
That's all you got. How did the relationship between Henny and Scent evolve during your writing process? And at what point did you realize they were headed for a poly dynamic?
Since book one, when I started book one, I already knew the ending. So I always know the ending of any series that I'm writing and what's gonna actually happen. It's just getting to that point. As far as like Henny and Scent, they were always the like comedic relief type of back and forth. I knew there was going to be a quad, but I didn't know it was going to be like as serious as it is until probably book four. That just kind of developed on its own, but I always knew that it was heading in that direction.
Okay, I can see that, especially where you say it comes together around book four, especially with like facts and tally. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here.
Like they did have their little like in book one, they did, but I didn't see it being as much as it is until book four. I just thought it was going to be like a one-off type of thing. Like I didn't know it was going to be a whole contract. That was all them with the contract, and that's what it's going to be. I wasn't expecting it, but that's how it developed. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna run with it. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. How would you describe the power dynamic between Chantel and Law, especially regarding the way her boss energy shifts when they're together?
Um, as far as Chantel, she is a switch, which we all know. As far as their power dynamic, Law is in charge of everything, every day, every hour of the day, all the time. And he has never found somebody he's able to let down his guard with until he found Chantel. And Chantel needs that type of relationship where she can take charge in a sexual aspect because of everything and trauma that she went through. And they tried, I don't know if people like really caught it, but that's why her and Corbin couldn't be together because he was not able to be like that type of submissive partner, which Law knew how to turn that off and on because he also needed that. So they kind of like work hand in hand with each other.
That makes sense. For the characters often labeled as toxic, what is it about their misunderstood nature that makes them so irresistible to write?
Who was toxic?
Ladies? Who y'all think was? Come on now.
Everybody. Everybody.
You know, I feel like toxic is subjective, you know?
I wouldn't say everybody.
That's
Well,
what
of
she
course, we say everybody because, I mean,
Because they was.
nobody
They
is
definitely
sane
was.
in this book, y'all. It
Because
was
they
No,
just
I
was.
love
everybody
facts,
has
so
Toxic.
their,
take me
yeah,
out,
facts
okay?
was it, yeah. Facts was it. Take me out. I don't even like being chased, but take me outside, okay? Take
Girl,
me
you know I got a
outside.
bum knee. I can't even run.
Take me
I
outside.
don't even know. I love writing facts because he's just so complex and you never know what's going to come out his mouth.
Yes, for real. He kept
Like
everybody on
you
their
really,
toes.
yeah, you don't like you never know what's gonna come out his mouth, and he's liable to say anything.
He's so poetic.
I thoroughly enjoy facts. Like thoroughly. Like when he was quiet, I was like, oh, he brewing. Oh, watch
Listen,
him.
and all the stuff that he say, and like when I get these quotes, I'm like, man, I gotta write this down because
Mm-hmm. The
this is fact.
Spanish, baby. Mm.
I'm on a
Toxic.
55-day streak on Duolingo. Shout out to you, Fax.
I I'll be honest, like facts is definitely toxic, but I feel like Creed has taken the most toxic. I think he's taken the top.
I
He's
mean,
top
when you're
chart at
having
toxic.
when you're having sex with the woman and her husband is in the bed next to her on the CPAP machine, I mean, that's a little bit. That's a little
You know what?
just a little
You
bit.
know what?
It ain't his fault he got sleep apnea.
I'm on the floor.
I mean, the kids calling you daddy, like, I love Creed though. Creed is, I love Creed.
That man is toxic. That is like that for me. That's who's toxic.
Yeah. But when opportunity knocks, you gotta answer.
You got to.
Oh my gosh, that was a good one. What is it about a character you never date in real life that makes them so fun to explore through fiction?
Um. So one of my favorite characters is Marvin because he is such an asshole, right? Like he as he was doing what he wanted to do for himself, and he didn't care. You're an informant. You stealing stuff from your son. You trying to sleep with your son, baby mother. Like he was just so
A mess.
hilarious to write to me because everybody hated him. Between him and Charles will probably be my number one, and then Marvin. Because Charles was, I should have kept him alive.
I wanted to write myself in the book and take him out.
For real. For real. At every point, I was like, please, he ain't gone yet. What's going on?
Like, let me get the reading faster. Like, I'm about to take it there for real. I'm gonna do it myself. Get me
Oh
on the
my
Yes.
phone.
nerves so bad, but he
Yes.
was so funny to me. But between him and Marvin, because Marvin didn't care. Like he was in there from day one. He was in there just doing stuff. His hands was in
Wreaking
everything.
havoc.
Like if you
Wreaking
really go
havoc.
back and think about
Mm-hmm.
it, his hands was in everything that they were doing.
Definitely. He just kept popping up. He was like a roach for real. Just, oh, you here too? Okay. All right. All right. We get it. You hate us.
I hate that
How
grits.
how does your creative energy shift when you move between writing the Union City Kings versus the affiliates of Creed?
Um, it kind of shifts to more of with Product of the Street. It's like a more of a like a business mindset, and then when I go to like affiliate, it's just straight street. It's just street lit in my head. Like we trying to run down this block and we trying to take everybody basically type of time.
Mhm.
So in my head, I'm looking at it like I don't know if y'all ever seen The Wire. That's how I'm looking at affiliates. That's how they moving.
Oh, I love that because I love The Wire.
I'm not mad. I'm not
Shout out
mad at
to
that.
Marilyn, y'all.
That definitely tracks, though. I can see that. Like,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I can't wait to get my AOK book box.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be yeah. There's some stuff in there too. So
Give
just
me four.
FYI, FYI when you get it.
Party at Tiff's house. What is your take on the characters that readers root for the most, especially the ones you personally found yourself side-eyeing as the creator?
I don't know. I don't know. I actually liked all my characters, surprisingly. Surprisingly. Because I like writing Saint. Most people root for Saint all day long. And to me, she was just hilarious to write. Like, she's the easiest one out of everybody in the series to write because she's just so stupid. Like, not stupid as in clueless, but just she don't care what she say and she's gonna say it and she gonna do what she wanna do. So to me, I don't really have anybody that I didn't like to write except for Roman, and wasn't nobody rooting for him.
No, we were
Right
not.
there with you. Right there
We
with
were
you.
not.
Between Roman and Jacinda, oh my god.
Oh,
Hated her.
Every time I finished her, I'd be so irritated. I had to stop writing. Then I go on a long rant like I can't stand her. Like she a real person.
I was,
Oh,
you
I couldn't
know what?
stand her.
That leads you to another question. Do you happen to write people that you may not like in real life in your books? Like,
And then take them out
yeah,
all the time.
my kind of girl. My kind of girl. What traits do you think make a specific character the one readers are most willing to risk it all for? Like X.
Facts. Facts. Probably because he is crazy and he's like, you know, but like you said, like he's really crazy, but he's so poetic with it and just smooth and can just talk you into stuff. Because he even talked Tally into some mess. She ain't really
Tally.
got to say too much to say she gonna go anyway. So, but he really be saying some stuff, and yeah,
We are the Facts fan
yeah,
club here, if you haven't
We
noticed.
are.
it would be him.
Absolutely.
When fans meet you, what specific scenes or moments do they seem most eager to discuss?
Scream Platinum.
Of course. Where did that
Have
come
to see
from?
it.
Oh god. So that's how it actually all started. With that line. I was telling a story and I was like, yeah, you know, after I went to after I went to senior prom, blah blah blah, and I was with my sister. So we can blame this all on my sister, and I've told her this. And yeah, that's what happened. Like that whole little scene, that's what happened.
Okay.
And they was like,
Wow.
you have to start it from there. You have to start it from screenplay. And I was like, I'm not doing that. So it took me 2 years to even write that because I said I wasn't doing it.
Best intro
So
ever. Do you hear
yeah.
me?
So
Girl,
yeah,
Do you hear
it was
me?
it was actually sad. It was actually a real line, and then so to hear it, and I'll be like, oh my god,
That was
So,
hunting you for the rest of your life.
for the rest of my life.
so
we love it. Kane, did you have a question?
I do. I was gonna say the first lines of your books be just like grabbing you. Like every single first line of the book is something wild, something crazy. Is that intentional? Like you know what? This is going to get them. Is that intentional?
It is definitely intentional. Um, I have like a whole notebook full of stuff, like full of lines like that. Because like I said, I write it down. So every time, because my husband says the most wildest stuff. And when he says, I'm like, let me write this down because ain't nobody gonna believe somebody that said this. It's somebody that said this before. Don't
I
nobody
like
ever
it.
believe me. So yeah, it's very intentional. Because I want it to be an attention grabber. And it also sets like the tone for the rest of the book, like exactly what they gonna be doing, like screen platform.
What was your favorite one? What was your favorite one out of all of them?
Mm, I don't even know. I don't even think it was one of the one-liners. I think it was something Fact said. It was this thing Fact said about a dream in book 3. I don't know if anybody remember that. It's not so my girl, look it up. And he was what did he say? As soon as I see it, I'll know exactly what it is. But it wasn't one of the one-liners. Not saying I don't like them. It Fact has said a lot of stuff, and mostly everything that he say is my favorite because he be dead serious at the wrong times.
Okay.
That
I
man
know
right
somebody's
there.
looking it up.
I'm gonna try to find it.
Okay, while you're working on that, let's see. If you had to curate a soundtrack for the series, what songs would define the soul of the Pops universe? You can give us like 3.
Oh man. Ah, I don't know. I never really thought about it. I never really thought about it. I have no idea. What would y'all think the song would be?
That was my next question. Drop them in the chat, y'all.
I would say one song would be Mirrors by Nia.
In by Rihanna.
I would say
Yeah, I
Disgusting
could say that.
by I'm gonna put it in the chat. I forgot his name. It's called Disgusting because he's nasty.
I would say I'm going to go the rock route and say Control by Puddle of Mud.
I
And
could see it. I could see it.
it's my jam. It's something about a rock song when you're getting your rocks off.
I am on the floor.
I'm done.
On the entire
I
floor.
can say I did write BTC to Slut Me Out by NLE Chopper.
I can see that also.
I love that.
And I'm here for it. Very fitting.
Okay, we got some good songs going. I'm gonna have to listen to that. If Product of the Streets were adapted for the screen, what qualities would you look for in a cast to ensure they truly embody these roles?
They have to be able to switch between hood and corporate.
A corporate
Like you
thug.
got
We
it,
love it.
like you gotta do the Method Man. Like, you know how he was,
Mm-hmm.
you remember back in the day, Method Man, where you thought he was blind, he had that like his eye was just, but now he over here in the suits like that.
Mhm.
I need you to be able to do that. Also,
Yes.
um, I think that's like the main thing. And I need them to like stick to what the characters actually look like. Please don't go off script. Because them people is real. And that's what they look like. So
Keep it real, keep it right. And now we have a little more fun. So, first, we're going to ask you to rate the Union City Kings. So, that's going to be Henny, Oz, Facts, and Link. So, number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Who you got?
Henny is always going to be number one.
Okay.
He's always going to be number one for me. So it will be Henny, Facts, Link, Oz.
Any particular reason why Oz is at the bottom?
Because that is Blossom's husband, child. So I ain't getting involved in that.
Okay, girl. Okay. Does anybody agree, disagree with how she ranked? Yeah, you said Henny, Facts, Lincoln, Oz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Candace.
I mean, it could depend on the day, because
So I'm so sorry
at
to Miss
night
Blossom.
it could be Link with the Black Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so sorry to Miss Blossom, but Facts is number one, then Oz, then Link, then Hetty.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got Henny at the bottom?
I
Mm-hmm. I think I had
did.
Henny at the
I
bottom for
did.
me too.
Candace
Y'all been
always
choosing
gonna choose
violence all
violence.
week. What?
Always.
I
Okay,
did
Henny
I
at
too.
the
didn't know I
bottom?
muted to say that. Wow.
Oz, the way he
Why?
was just killing everybody that
Oz,
she was talking to,
I
like,
wish.
Baby,
please,
he
and
said
then
yes.
you
he
ain't
bought
got
her
no.
Pinterest house for her. Like, facts, because facts is crazy, right? And like I told y'all before in the chat, like, I can't run because I'm knock kneed and pitching so and bow legged, so I'm a fall. But I like that whole facts thing. Oz, he killed everybody she dated, and then he went and got her penthouse Pinterest apartment with the windows and stuff. Link with the Black Wolf, and Henny is cool. He
Not
cool.
Henny
Not
is just
Henny's the
cool.
homie.
Hey, yo, Candace. What?
Henny is cool. Like,
All
Henny
right.
is
wow.
cool.
I'm on the floor.
I'm gonna say my number one is Link. My number one is Link. That whole wolf thing, yeah. I'm gonna do Facts at number two.
Mm-hmm.
Henny at number three. Oz will definitely be last. Yeah, Oz will be last. But I'm gonna go with Link. Like, mango me, please. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm mad at it. Okay. So next, we need you to rate the affiliates of Creed. So we have, of course, Creed, Conceited, Chaos, and Karma.
That's a hard choice because Karma is that boy is crazy. It probably would be for me. It probably would be Creed, Karma, Conceited, and then Chaos. Because Creed is that thing toxic, and I like that kind of toxic.
All
I
right. The
mean,
CPAP machine. Gotcha.
this whole CPAP machine, and didn't care.
I really did enjoy Conceited. I did. I enjoyed Conceited. He might be my number two. I don't know. They might have to fight it out. Or not. Just come on. 1 and 2. Come on, let's go. What y'all got? Candace is over there cracking up.
Not why I
Exactly,
choose.
Christina. Why choose?
I mean, Mina and Stacy ain't got to choose.
Hello?
They surely aren't. So it's Stacy. That's how you pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Stacy.
was saying Stassi the entire time I was reading. I'm like, I don't think this is right. I don't think it's right, but I'm gonna rock with it.
It's Stacy.
Okay. Does anyone have any other questions for Miss E. Bowser? Candace?
I do. I'm so sorry. So when I was reading this the first time, I was like, ooh, I feel like there's gonna be some group shenanigans going on in this book. I'm excited. But the very first group shenanigan we got was their parents. And they
The
walked in
parents
on
was
their
wild.
parents.
That right there, I wasn't expecting that.
I was not
The parents
expecting
was
that.
wild.
The
I
way I
I said,
laughed through that whole chapter why I was writing it because I started laughing from jump when he went to the basketball court with Cece, and
Right.
Poor
I
Link.
said, "Man, Link going
Poor Link.
through it."
Link had a rough day that day.
Link did have he really did have a rough day that day. He really did need that car wash because he had a lot going on. His child got a boyfriend that looked like him, and then his mother and his father.
My poor thing was
And
going.
then again, and that's why I like Karma, because Karma came in there and called his father like, "Oh, you see, I knew you was a freak." Like,
Surely did. Okay, so now we're going to do a little fuck, marry, kill. We're going to mix it up. So, fuck, marry, kill. I'm going to pick Creed. Creed, Link, or who's the last one? Hold on a bit. Creed, Link, and Chaos. I see Key over there pondering hard.
I actually wrote them down to figure out like which one would I
Need a
actually
visual.
go with. Like, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I,
you got E stumped.
What y'all think,
So
ladies? Y'all
stressed.
want to chime in?
I'm trying to think who I can do without.
Hmm. Hmm.
This is actually kind of hard, Candace. Jeez Louise.
Bad sex
Who was
wasn't an
it again?
option.
It is
Creed.
Link, Creed, and Chaos.
Yeah.
How are we doing this?
I know off break, I'm going to marry Link because I'm gonna need that for the rest of my life. I don't really care what anybody else
Mm-hmm.
does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who
I
I
can
want to
see
kill.
that.
Now I feel like y'all. What you need?
See,
You
I
gotta taste
don't
your own
see
See?
medicine.
my
Payback.
problem is that y'all don't know chaos like how I know chaos.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard.
And now that you say that, from what I have seen of Chaos, I've really enjoyed. So I feel like I get that feeling that it's just like something else. It's just like
That boy is insane.
he want to be my man real bad, and I love that. I love insane. That's my problem now. Maybe I'll fuck Chaos, marry Link, and then I'm sorry. I said Creed. Sorry.
Girl, he gonna come back with you with that CPAP.
He might unplug mine. I might leave.
Oh, that is hard. Can't I just marry
Right.
everybody?
Why
Can I just
choose?
have a can I just have a quiet?
Exactly.
I'm actually gonna get that tattooed next. Why choose? Because honestly, I want both. I want
Why
all three. I
choose?
want all of everything.
We got 7 days a week. I'm just like, because I can't get rid of Link. I need
Yeah.
the black wolf in my life.
That's what I'm saying. That was the damn sure non-negotiable. I
Truly.
like that. And he a little jealous. I like that too. I'm here for
Yeah, he is for sure.
it. I'm
Because
with
he
that.
can't stand Creed.
See?
He
And if my
can't.
man can't stand you, you definitely gotta go.
He can't because he be talking to Marla.
You
He
gotta go.
can't stand.
You gotta go.
Are we still picking? Because I'm thinking over here really hard.
Go ahead, take your time. Take your time, sister girl.
Let us
Nah,
know,
Candace, this
Candace.
is
Come
crazy.
on.
Candace puts us through it
No.
every
Answer,
single
No,
day,
Candace.
actually,
and we
Candace,
sitting here
no. You
struggling.
have 5 more seconds. Candace here harasses us every morning with a
Yes.
bookish question of the day, and she always makes us choose like from the our most beloved characters. And she just like our mornings can start off at here at a 10, and then it's immediately a 2 when she gets to asking questions.
Damn,
So,
Candace, who gotta go?
Candace, go ahead.
We're waiting.
Okay. I'm a Mary Creed.
My man Link gonna kill him, so it don't even matter.
I know, but how do you choose?
That's what
I'm
I'm
a fucking
saying.
Link. I'm gonna kill Chaos. That was hard, y'all. That was hard. I don't like that. Y'all
But
gonna get it
Chaos crazy.
tomorrow.
He not gonna die.
Y'all gonna get it tomorrow. So just know.
Chaos
Don't
ain't
do
gonna
us.
die.
Yeah, that was hard. I ain't even gonna, not even gonna hold you.
That
That was
was a hard
hard.
one. I just really just looked at the names and just picked. Maybe I'm gonna take over the questions on in the mornings from now on, ladies. Oh, tomorrow is Do It for the Plot Friday. So, Miss E. Bowser, if you hopefully you follow our book Instagram page, I will be posting a Do It for the Plot inspired question to ruffle some feathers, get the ladies going, get the minds thinking, and cause a bit of chaos on my own. Jump in and answer if you don't.
I'm gonna answer. I don't know what you're gonna say, but
I gotta make it real good. I'm so excited. I love torturing people. Write me in the book.
Here for it.
I'm
Here
gonna put all
for
y'all
it.
in myth too. Everybody gonna be in myth.
Period. And Nikki, it is
Definitely
back
here
over
for
to
that.
you.
All right, y'all. So we just want to thank Miss E. Bowser for her time. So clap it up in the chat.
Thank you.
We
Thank you.
typically do
Thank
like
you.
a wish list Wednesday, but we know you don't have like an Amazon wish list, so I am going to be dropping her coffee link in the chat. So run it up,
Bye.
so that we can hook her up and show our appreciation for her, joining in on our call. We really, really appreciate it and love you for all that you put out for us to keep reading. And we are supporting you in everything.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I
Thank
need
you so much.
everybody's information because I do have books for everybody. Um,
Aww.
Say what?
so
To cry.
Ma'am,
I
what?
just have to know what book you
Well,
don't
thank you.
have.
To cry. Okay, we can
OMG.
compile that information for you and get that sent over
Yes.
Yep,
in
just
a
tell me
text in
which
an email.
book. Because I don't know. I don't know who's in Patreon because you do have the Christmas book and then Tally's BTC book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then I do have some doctor's orders. So let
Okay.
me know.
The
That
gems.
That is so awesome of you. Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you for
really
that.
appreciate you for
Thank
that.
Uh-huh.
you so much.
Because I was going to say,
Of
if you change
course.
your mind about the Amazon wish list, please at any time reach back out to us and we will definitely contribute to that if you change
Thank
your mind.
you.
Yeah, I know I just received my book box. So I know everything that was in there, and I got the AOK book box coming.
Mm-hmm. Did you get the collections book?
Mm-mm.
So it's a collections book. Um, y'all might want that one because it's only on Patreon. So it's a collections of all the short stories that's on Patreon
Ah.
of like the prequel to Product of the Street of like how they all met and was forming UCK. Um, it was like I did a New Year's story with the quad. Then you got Link's and versus Travis story is in there. And
Ooh.
there is a short story with Chantel, Oz, and Dia, and
Mm.
then one with Chantel, Link, not Chantel, Link, Mila, and Law.
Ooh.
No, that sounds interesting.
And I
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
think it's enough.
Real
Oh,
interesting.
and the Valentine's Day story is in that book.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Very nice.
Very much so.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
thank that is such a
You're
pleasant surprise. Thank you so
welcome.
much for
Yes.
blessing us with that and blessing us with your presence on this call tonight. We have had an amazing time
Thank
with you.
you. Had a good time.
Thank you so
So
much.
grateful for you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank
Just
Thank
you.
you.
send it to my email and I'll get it out to you ladies.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
we'll
you so
send
much.
everybody's addresses over.
Okay. Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank
Thank
Okay.
So thank
you.
you.
you. Thank you.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
night.
You too.
Bye.
Okay, with the
Yes, she love us. She
exclusive.
Is
love
this